I've seen a lot in my travels: sewers, storms, and the toughest folks around. Most people think prepping means a basement stacked with canned beans and tuna. That's a start, but it's just one piece of the puzzle. Imagine building a car and only worrying about the tires. You won't get far. A crisis is more than an empty stomach. It's a disruption of everything we rely on. What happens when the lights don't turn on, the water stops, or the heat goes out in winter? I met a family after a hurricane. They had food for weeks, but no light or heat. Their kids were scared, and they would have traded half their food for a lantern and warmth. That's when you realize true preparedness is about more than food. It's about having a plan for light, heat, communication, and sanitation. We'll cover the essentials most people forget. This isn't paranoia, it's practical. Understand the systems you depend on and have a backup for each, because those systems can and do fail. Let's look beyond the pantry and build a plan that actually works. We'll talk about light, heat, communication, health, and the skills you need when modern life disappears. Preparedness is about being ready for anything, not just running out of spaghetti. It's about keeping your family safe, warm, and informed. So let's get our hands dirty. Let's build a plan that covers more than just canned beans. Ready? Let's go. Light is the first thing you miss in a blackout. Darkness makes everything harder and more dangerous. Most people rely on their phone's flashlight, but that battery won't last. You need a layered lighting plan. During Hurricane Sandy, people in high-rises had no power for days. No lights, no elevators, nothing. Cooking by candlelight is a fire hazard. Many just went to bed at sundown. A headlamp changes everything. Hands-free, safe, and reliable. Start cheap stash LED flashlights in every room, your car, and your go bag. Invest in headlamps for the family. Add battery-powered lanterns for area lighting. Solar garden lights are a great renewable option. Charge outside by day, use inside at night. Stock up on batteries and check them regularly. If you use candles or oil lamps, have plenty of fuel and never leave them unattended. Keep a fire extinguisher nearby. Safety first. Light brings safety, comfort, and normalcy when the world is chaotic. Don't get caught in the dark. Build your lighting plan now, before you need it. It's simple, cheap, and could make all the difference. Remember, one flashlight isn't enough. Redundancy is your friend. Stay safe, stay bright. Food and light are vital, but when the temperature drops, heat keeps you alive. We're used to climate control, but when the power fails, your furnace is useless. Just ask Texans after the 2021 freeze. Millions lost power. Homes turned to ice boxes. Some burned furniture or used grills indoors. Dangerous and deadly. The goal isn't to heat your whole house, just one room. Pick a small, sunny room with few windows. Insulate it. Hang blankets over doors, seal drafts, and gather everyone together. Body heat helps more than you think. Set up a tent in the living room if you have to. Layer up with wool, fleece, and thermal underwear. Skip the cotton. Thrift stores are gold mines for warm clothes. For safe indoor heat, use portable propane or kerosene heaters rated for indoors. Always read instructions and use a carbon monoxide detector with battery backup. Store fuel safely outside if possible. Don't risk your life for warmth. Safety comes first. Preparing for cold isn't about a giant generator. It's about smart planning and using what you have. One warm room, good insulation, and safe heat sources can save lives. Don't wait for the next freeze to get ready. Think ahead, act now. Stay warm, stay safe. That's real preparedness. In a disaster, information is as vital as food or water. When cell towers go down, we're suddenly cut off. After Hurricane Maria, Puerto Rico was left in silence. No way to call for help or get news. Your phone is fragile, you need backups. Get a battery-powered or hand-crank radio. AM, FM, and NOAA weather bands are essential. For two-way communication, grab a set of walkie-talkies for your family. They're cheap, reliable, and perfect for local contact. For longer range, consider GMRS or ham radio if you're willing to learn. Have a family plan set meeting spots and an out-of-state contact. Write down important numbers. Your phone is useless when dead. A radio, walkie-talkies, and a written plan keep you connected when everything else fails. Don't let silence catch you off guard. Stay informed, stay in touch. In a crisis, hospitals get overwhelmed fast. A small cut or infection can become a big problem if you can't get help. Your health and your ability to handle minor issues matters most. Most first aid kits are a joke. Build your own. Stock antiseptic wipes, antibiotic ointment, gauze, tape, pain relievers, allergy meds, and a 30-day supply of prescriptions. Hygiene is just as important. Hand sanitizer, wet wipes, toothbrushes, toothpaste, and floss. Clean hands prevent disease even when water's out. Knowledge is your best medical supply. Get a first aid manual, read it, and take a basic class. Know how to clean wounds, spot dehydration, and perform CPR. You don't need to be a doctor, just your family's first responder. A solid kit, good hygiene, and practical skills keep you healthy when help is far away. Don't wait for an emergency to get ready. Health is your first line of defense. Nobody likes to talk about it, but sanitation is critical in a crisis. When toilets stop working, it's more than an inconvenience, it's a health hazard. After disasters, poor waste disposal spreads disease fast. The simplest solution? The twin bucket system, one for liquids, one for solids. Line the solids bucket with a heavy-duty trash bag and cover each use with cat litter, sawdust, or shredded newspaper. Urine can be diluted and poured away from water sources. Stockpile cat litter, trash bags, and toilet paper. Store them dry. Wet wipes help with hygiene. Seal waste bags tightly and store them away from living areas until disposal is possible. Ignoring sanitation can make your family sick. A couple of buckets and some cat litter solve one of the dirtiest problems in a crisis. Plan ahead. Stay healthy. Don't let sanitation be your downfall. Gear matters, but your mind is your best survival tool. Panic or indecision can ruin even the best plans. Mental resilience, staying calm, thinking clearly, keeps you going when things get tough. Disasters are marathons of stress. The psychological toll can be worse than the physical. Build a survivor's mindset now. Practice problem solving, stay flexible, and focus on what you can control. Prepping reduces unknowns and builds confidence. Test your gear, cook a meal on your camp stove, spend a night with the power off. Each success turns what if into I know what to do. Morale matters too. Pack cards, books, or games for comfort. For kids, bring familiar toys or coloring books. These small things keep spirits up and remind you life is more than survival. Preparing your mind isn't about being tough, it's about being steady and adaptable. Lead your family with courage and calm. Confidence is your armor. Stay strong, stay smart. Water is your top priority. 3 days without it and you're in trouble. We take clean water for granted, but disasters can cut it off or contaminate it fast. Store at least 1 gallon per person per day, half for drinking, half for everything else. For a family of 4, that's 4 gallons a day. Use bottled water or fill food-grade containers. Clean and sanitize them first. Storage is great, but it runs out. You need a way to make more clean water. Boiling works, but uses fuel. Invest in a good water filter. Personal or gravity-fed systems are best. Filters remove bacteria and sediment. They're a smart investment. Keep chemical treatments like unscented bleach as a backup. Know the right ratios. Multiple ways to get clean water. Storage, filtration, purification give you real independence. Don't wait for the taps to run dry. Secure your water supply now. Water is life. Protect it. Gear is great, but skills are priceless. In a crisis, knowing how to do things matters more than what you own. Can you cook from scratch? Can you fix a leak? Can you mend clothes? Basic repair skills, carpentry, plumbing, mechanics, are critical when you can't call for help. You don't need to be an expert, just willing to learn. Gardening is another key skill. Even a few pots can grow food and boost morale. Learn to preserve food, canning, dehydrating, freezing. Start small. A 3-day plan, some water, extra food, and a flashlight. Expand to a week, then focus on first aid and heating. Assess your weaknesses and start there. Build community. Neighbors with skills make everyone stronger. Preparedness isn't about fear, it's about responsibility. Take small steps, build confidence. Skills don't expire and can't be taken from you. The more you know, the less you fear. Preparedness is a journey, not a destination. Handle whatever comes, one skill, one job at a time. That's true resilience.